Welcome to the Epic Summary Podcast.
Hello.
Today, we're diving deep into a book that, well, it just keeps sparking conversations, doesn't it? George Orwell's 1984.
It really does. And we're not just scratching the surface here. We want to really unpack some of the core ideas, the impactful moments from this classic.
Yeah, hopefully in a way that gets you curious, maybe makes you want to, grab the full novel yourself if you haven't already.
Exactly. The story centers on Winston Smith. He's living in this, well, futuristic dystopian society, Oceania.
And it's all controlled by the party, an all-powerful entity.
Right. And Winston, he starts small, just a feeling of unease, but it grows into this profound questioning of the whole system.
A system that literally controls every single aspect of life. It's quite something.
And what's really fascinating is how Orwell drew on his own life, his experiences seeing totalitarian regimes firsthand.
You can feel that lived experience behind the fiction.
Absolutely. He saw the manipulation, the crushing of individual thought, and he poured that into 1984 as this powerful warning about absolute government control.
It's a stark warning, and it makes you think he wasn't just writing science fiction, he was observing real political dangers.
For sure. So today we want to get into some key themes. Language, what freedom actually means in that world, and the methods they use to control people.
Okay, let's start with language. Newspeak. It's such a core concept.
It really is. And it's not just like a simplified language. Its purpose is much darker.
Yeah, it's designed to eliminate rebellious thought, right, by actually removing the words you'd need to express it.
Precisely. Orwell gives us this image of Winston's colleague, Syme, working away on the latest Newspeak dictionary.
Cheerfully destroying words.
Cheerfully, yeah. Like it's a worthwhile project. He's actively making the language smaller and narrower.
And the example of freedom is so telling.
Right. The word might still exist in some technical sense, like the dog is free of lice. But the concepts we associate with it, political freedom, intellectual freedom, they're being deliberately scrubbed from the meaning.
So if you can't say, I want freedom, or even properly think it because the tools aren't there,
then the idea itself starts to wither. It connects to that whole idea of linguistic relativity.
that language shapes thought.
Yeah, the very structure of the language you speak influences how you perceive and understand the world. Newspeak is that principle weaponized.
Winston himself points this out, doesn't he? Something like, if thought corrupts language.
Language can also corrupt thought. It's such a powerful line. It shows how language isn't just descriptive, it can be prescriptive, controlling.
Wow. So the big takeaway there is just how fundamental language is. It can empower us, but it can also be a tool for, well, profound control.
Absolutely. A very sobering thought.
Okay, so from language, let's talk about freedom itself, or the lack of it in Oceania.
Right. I mean, the environment is just suffocating, constant surveillance.
The telescreens everywhere, watching and listening.
And the thought police. This omnipresent threat. You never know who might be an informant.
Even children spying on their parents, it's horrifying.
Totally. So in that context, what does freedom even mean? Winston's first act is rebellion, but it's tiny, almost pathetic.
Writing in that hidden diary.
Exactly. Just trying to claim a little mental space that's his own, away from the party's eyes.
And then his affair with Julia. Their ideas about freedom and rebellion are quite different, aren't they?
Very different. Julia is much more focused on the personal, the immediate.
Like breaking small rules, finding little pockets of pleasure.
Yeah, she wants to enjoy herself, carve out some personal liberty within the system, even if it means being clever about how she breaks the rules. For her, that feels like freedom.
But Winston seems to want something deeper, more fundamental.
I think so. It's not just about skirting the rules for personal gain. For him, it boils down to truth.
That line, freedom is the freedom to say that 2 + 2 make 4.
Yes, that's it. It's about the freedom to assert objective reality, even if the party denies it. That, to him, is the core of liberty.
Even if it costs him everything.
Right. He even thinks at one point that dying, while still hating Big Brother, refusing to give in internally, that would be a form of freedom, a final act of defiance.
It highlights how if you don't have the means to form your own identity, to think your own thoughts and speak them,
then you don't really have freedom at all. True freedom has to include that space for independent thought, for truth, even for error, without punishment.
the freedom to be wrong even.
Exactly. It's not just about agreeing with the powerful.
Okay, this leads us into maybe the most disturbing tactic, gaslighting. The way the party manipulates reality.
Yes. It's psychological warfare on a massive scale. Gaslighting, making people doubt their own perceptions, their own sanity.
to make them accept the party's version of events, no matter how contradictory it is to their own memory or senses.
And the party does this constantly, rewriting history, changing facts day by day.
Doublethink. Believing two contradictory things at once.
Right. And Winston has this realization, doesn't he, that sanity is not statistical.
Yeah, just because everyone else accepts the lie doesn't make you crazy for holding on to the truth.
But that's the danger, isn't it? When a government can make individuals feel like they're the mad ones for seeing what's plainly there, it's terrifyingly effective control.
And then, of course, Winston and Julia get caught.
Yes. The capture, the separation, the torture in the Ministry of Love. It's brutal.
And the reveal about O'Brien. The ultimate betrayal.
Oh, that's gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
Winston saw him as this kindred spirit, someone who understood.
And instead, he's the architect of Winston's breakdown.
He meticulously dismantles Winston's mind, his resistance, forcing him to betray Julia. That's the breaking point.
And that scene with the fingers, holding up 4, insisting it's 5 until Winston not only says it, but believes it.
That's the ultimate gaslighting, isn't it? Forcing someone to deny the evidence of their own eyes, to surrender their grasp on objective reality.
It's O'Brien's line. Whatever happens in all minds truly happens. The party defining reality itself.
Chilling. Because if they control what everyone believes, their reality becomes the only reality. Winston is ultimately defeated.
He accepts it all, loves Big Brother, even though maybe somewhere deep down.
A flicker remains, maybe.
Yeah.
But effectively, he's broken. His independent thought is gone.
And the book really warns us, this kind of large-scale governmental gaslighting, it's a massive danger sign. We have to resist it, cling to truth.
It really underscores the need for critical thinking and, well, courage.
So why does 1984 still feel so relevant today? It's not just about predicting specific technologies, is it?
No, I don't think so. Its power lies in its deep understanding of, well, power itself. Control, human nature, the fragility of truth. These things are timeless.
You can imagine Winston looking at our world now.
Oh, definitely. What would he make of constantly changing news headlines or deepfakes or the sheer amount of data collected about us?
Yeah, the questions he raises about surveillance, misinformation, the manipulation of language, they haven't gone away.
Not at all. It resonates with anyone concerned about freedom, about government overreach, about how technology shapes society. It's no wonder people like Jordan Peterson recommend it so highly.
It really makes you pause and think about the world around you.
Absolutely.
If hearing about these ideas, Newspeak, the nature of freedom in Oceania, the dangers of gaslighting, if that's piqued your interest, and you want to experience the full story.
Winston's journey, the full weight of Orwell's message.
Then definitely check out the episode description. We've put a link in there where you can find and purchase the complete book. It's truly worth the read.
Highly recommended. So wrapping up our deep dive into 1984.
We hope exploring these key ideas has given you some valuable insights, maybe a new appreciation for the book.
Orwell's warnings really stick with you, don't they? The importance of language, what freedom truly means, how easily reality can be manipulated.
They feel incredibly relevant, even today, maybe especially today.
Thank you for joining us for this exploration of 1984. We hope it sparks further thought and maybe encourages you to pick up the book.
And again, if you do want to read the full story, the link is in the description.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for listening to the Epic Summary Podcast.